everyone, Swordsman75 here. I thought I'd sit down and answer some of you guys' questions that you guys provided on my video last week. And I wanted to start off with how to deal with helicopters. A lot of you guys were asking, and I gotta be honest, I'm not so great, but let's dive right in on that topic. For me, I use the Carl G rocket, as you saw right there. And I picked that one because it flies at almost twice the speed of the other two. When you couple that with just how you need to lead your shots to be able to hit the helicopters, it generally is better to have it go faster, even if it does do a bit less damage. And the Carl G does do less damage. Another thing to remember is that most maps with helicopters have AA guns, like I'm one here, and any class can get on one of these and take shots at the helicopter. If you can get the AA gun on target, you will do a very good amount of damage. I think it's 1% of damage per bullet or somewhere close to that. It can be very effective. They are sniper bullet magnets, but sometimes you just got to risk it to help out the team and get rid of that chopper, especially if you've got a good pilot up there that's just tearing your team apart. So really that's all I have. I go for the Carl G. I try to lead the shot. Generally, the worse the helicopter pilot is, the easier it is to shoot it down. Tracer darts I generally don't use because I figure the time it takes for me to get a good tracer dart shot, I could have probably hit it with the RPG. So I'd rather take the chance of fire once, get a hit, instead of fire once, get a tracer dart hit, then hope it comes back close enough so that way I can lock on and shoot again. So I just go right with the Carl G. The next question is from Pizza is Fun to Eat, and he asks, does your fiance play video games? And the answer is yes, she does. She is a gamer. She enjoys games. To be honest, we probably fell in love while playing video games together. She's very supportive and encouraging of my own desire to play video games and have fun. In fact, if it wouldn't have been for her, you guys wouldn't be seeing any of the content I've been doing. It was with her encouragement that I actually get the HD PVR and give this a try and see what would happen and have some fun with it. And because at the time I figured, yeah, it looks like fun and be kind of neat to do, but what the heck does YouTube care about my gameplay or what I have to say about games? And she encouraged me to try it, and here we are, and I guess this is the result. So yeah, falling in love with a woman that loves games is definitely a win, guys. Next up, we have a question from Blind Drawing. Who is your favorite YouTube star? And I would have to say that would be Hutch's Yo Daddy. I remember coming across his channel back when he was, of course, Hutch's Yo Daddy. And I was playing World at War at the time, and I absolutely sucked at sniping. You guys are noticing a trend, aren't you? Yeah, still suck at sniping. And I went looking for tutorials for how to be better, and I came across Hutch's Yo Daddy's sniping tutorial. And it was like 5-6 parts. It's a shame it got taken down or whatnot. It's not there anymore, I don't think. But he was the first really YouTube channel I paid attention to. I liked the tips he was given. I liked the personality. I liked all the things he had going on for his channel, really. It was the first YouTube person I subscribed to, video game related, and I've grown to enjoy it, especially commentaries and seeing what people think and what they're like and how they play the game. Just went from there. Yeah, so definitely a Hutch fanboy, I guess. I remember stumbling across his page. He had like less than 10,000 subscribers. Holy hell, was that changed, huh? But yeah, that's probably favorite YouTube star. He really got this all started for me, at least. And close second would be Junkyard. Junkyard is an amazing guy, fun to play with, good person. Play with him a few times now, become a really good friend. Nothing but respect and love for that guy. Love what he does with the YouTube community. Keeps it light, keeps it fun, entertaining. Top-notch guy. Alright, next question. Next question we have from Screaming Crouch. With a light machine gun, should you spray or tap? And I'm going to sit right in the fence and say you can do both depending on the situation. Further they are, the more you want to tap. If they're up close, spray away. It is true that if you do hold down the button for a certain amount of time, I forget the exact time, but it will then level out the recoil and whatnot and be very pinpoint accurate almost. Generally, I don't let it get to that point unless I'm using something like the saw with 200 bullets. Typically I find just tapping the trigger in 2 to 3 shot bursts can be what I prefer. That could very well just be my preferred playstyle. You can hold down the trigger, especially on some of the lesser recoil ones, and it will even out and you will get much better control. So it just depends on the situation, guys. Do what feels best for you. For me, generally tapping feels right, and then there's some spots where it's like I gotta spray, like right here in the video soon. I get popped back to life and 2 guys right in front of me and I spray like crazy. It seemed what I should do. Right here. Spray dead. So yeah, whatever feels best, guys. Next up we got MC Black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously, as the numbers went on forever. How many pieces of equipment can you have out at one time? If you do not have the specialties that will let you double the amount of explosive, you can have 3 anti-tank mines, 3 pieces of C4 out at one time. If you do take that specialty, you can be up to 6 per. For med kits and ammo packs, you can only have 1 out at a time. If you drop one, say at this building here, and a squad and a teammate gets healed up and you run down the road and you drop another one, the first one you dropped will despawn and disappear. You can only have 1 ammo kit, 1 med kit down at one spot. So that's, yeah. If you start planting more than 6 landmines or C4, the first ones you put down will despawn. You can't keep padding them on if you get an ammo box or whatever. Hope I answered that question. Alright, next up, Bug Fleisen asks, how does the M1 compare to the M14? That is something I've been wondering for a while myself. And as I said in my last video, I do have the M1 Garand now. I have used it for a couple games. And I would like to say that they are incredibly similar as far as damage they do, time to kill, how powerful they are, but they have some slight differences. One, the M1 Garand has a much better iron sight in my opinion. If you don't like the M14s, the M1's is much better. The iron ring around the sight is much thinner on the M1 Garand, and it appears to give you the effect that due to it being thinner, it makes it look like you have a bigger hole there to look through, which helps you with keeping track of your target. It also has less bullets in the magazine, and it takes longer to reload. So if you want better iron sights, you will have some less damage and slower reload time, but if you don't like the M14's iron sights, then the M1 Garand could be your answer, because it'll still do the same killing power. I think it kind of sounds cooler, but that's just me. I like the M1 Garand from other games. So expect a full-on review of the M1 as well as a in-depth comparison with video from both guns coming up here in the future. Alright, what do we have next? Alright, the Reaper Who asks, what's your opinion of the MG36? I've expressed this in the comments a few times, but I gotta say I don't like it. I do not like the built-in sight that you cannot remove from it. It is a red dot with no peripheral vision whatsoever. I typically don't like to use it up close because I like to be able to see my surroundings on either side where the scope blocks it. It has 750 RPM, which isn't bad. It's like the XM8 LMG. It's let me put a real red dot or an ACOG on it or iron sights and I'd like it a lot more, but I just do not like that like sniper scope wannabe on it. I know a few of you guys want to see a full-on review and I'm going to try to get that, but as of right now I do not like the gun. Alright, we have about a minute left and I think that'll be it for the questions for this video. You guys have been awesome with all your questions. I've been trying to answer some in the comments, and then as you saw here, I'd like to keep doing this in the future, put together videos like this where I let you guys know what other people are asking and try to answer what I can. And I'd like to take this last minute or so and just say thanks again to all you guys who have come onto my channel and been very supportive and helpful, and it's been wonderful to see over the last week. I've just started to grow pretty crazy there. It's just been incredible. I thank you guys all so much. I appreciate your support and your insight and your feedback. It's been overwhelmingly positive. I think we have a pretty cool thing going here. You see so much negativity on YouTube, but luckily my channel's been fairly clear of that. I think I had one spammer that I had to remove, but that's it really. You guys have been awesome. I've gotten to play with quite a few of you guys now on Xbox. It's been so much fun. Some of you guys are an absolute blast to play with. I know I can't fit you all on, but I am trying to rotate people and get them in and out as I can to get some games in with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I hope you guys like this little answer session here. The background for the last part of this video is just a quick rush win. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.